In the topic circulatory system, today we will take the subtopic that is blood. Blood. So what we can say that blood is a fluid connective tissue. Blood is a fluid connective tissue. Blood is a fluid connective tissue which act as a medium in transportation of materials like O2, CO2, waste, etc. So we can say that blood is a major component of the circulatory system because it will transfer the vital elements like O2, CO2, waste, hormones, etc. And by composition we can say that it is a fluid connective tissue. It is the only tissue which is present in the fluid state or the liquid state. Connective, that means it will connect the different vessels, or it will connect the different systems by transporting. Tissue, why it is a tissue? Because blood consists of different type of cells which you studied earlier, that is WBC, RBC and the platelets. So the composition of blood, that means the blood which is a tissue is made up of different structure. The composition of blood consists of the plasma. So this plasma is a fluid. This plasma is a fluid like component, and in this there are blood cells also. Blood cells. As we know, tissue is a group of cells. So in the blood also there are different type of cells. The cells are RBC. They are also known as the erythrocytes or the red corpuscle cells. The next one is WBC. WBC, that means white blood cells, also known as the white blood corpuscles, also known as the thrombocytes. And the third is the platelets. These platelets, they help in the clotting of blood. These cells are inactive, but at the time when there is an injury in our body, they will activate and start the clotting of blood. Okay. When we talk about the concentration of blood or amount of blood, it is about 5 to 6 liter. 5 to 6 liter blood is present in any individual. The study of blood is called as the hematology, and an instrument which is used to count the RBC, it is called as the hemocytometer. The important question for the NTSC exam, that is the pH of blood. When we talk about it is around 4. This is the pH of blood. So it is important for the NTSC. अगर अपन NTSC का देखें तो, okay. So we can say that we can conclude that blood is one of the pathway, or blood is the structure which include in the circulatory system. Blood, that means it is a fluid tissue. It is red in color. The amount of blood in an individual is around 5 to 6 liter. It acts as a medium in the transportation of the material like the O2, CO2, waste. All this material, hormones also transported. We will study in chapter control and coordination. That means the endocrine hormones which are carried by the blood. Okay. Now important point, that the blood for this pH will give the approach inside our body to conduct the metabolic reaction. Now the composition of blood. So composition of blood. When we talk about the composition of plasma and blood cells. Plasma, that is, it is in the fluid state, and around part of the plasma is blood, water. The 97% is the water. There are proteins. Proteins are present in the plasma like humin protein, like urea protein. These proteins are present in the plasma. When we talk about the erythrocyte is the transport of material, and the RBC is the transport of what? Transport of O2, CO2. The RBC is the erythrocyte. Third point, we said that RBC, a mature RBC is devoid of nucleus. That means at the time when the RBC mature, the nucleus is disappeared along with all cell organelles. The reason is that because in a mature mammalian cell, the major function of the mature mammalian RBC is the carrying, or is to carry the blood, is to carry the oxygen, waste, hormones, etc. That's why in the natural state, and the cell organelles start disappearing.